Good morning. Hi you guys. It's your favorite fake vegan chick tuning in with another video. I'm going to do some collard greens for you guys today. And they're all vegan. I know I do stuff that's not vegan sometimes, but I will be doing an all vegan dish with this. So I want to get this started now because I have orders. So what I'm going to start with is my veggies. I have some onion here. I have some jalapeno, carrot, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and this is just gonna layer my flavors. So I have already cleaned my greens. Turn this off. I've cleaned them and I have got them prepped to get ready and cut. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick demonstration of how I'm going to cut these, and then I'm going to pause it and come back with you guys and start layering my flavors in the pot. So what you do is you take the collard green, and it will have a stem in it. So you want to take the collard green and you want to fold it like a sandwich or a burrito taco. And you want to pluck, and it's so easy. They come out so easy. You don't have to worry about it. So you take that, because that's hard. You don't want the bitter pieces in there. Take them out, and you're going to spread them flat like this. Layer them as such. And they'll be bigger than this. I had a few little ones I wanted to show you. Here's a bigger one. You lay them like that. Take them, roll, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut them on the cutting board. Basically roll it like a little burrito. So my cutting board is full, so what I'm going to do is take a plate, clean plate here and push it over. Can you see it? Yeah, you guys can see it. I'm going to go just like this. And those veggies, we want to cut them up kind of big. Or you can buy them in the bag already cut up. They'll look more squarish versus strings like this. And you can buy them in the bag. Make sure you wash them. I'm going to cut them all up like this and wash them again. Even though I washed them before, I still want to give them one more wash. So I'll be back, guys, and tell you about the veggies I was just about to tell you about. Okay guys, I'm back. So the next thing I want to do is add some vegetable broth. Since we are layering our flavors, I'm going to go ahead and use vegetable broth. Normally we would use the remaining reserve liquid from a boiled pork, turkey, something with the bone in it. That's how we traditionally make greens, is we boil a ham hock or a turkey neck or turkey whatever piece you want, but whatever piece it is, it would have a bone in it to make a broth, and we would use the reserve liquor from that, and we would just put our greens on top. But we don't have that option because we're doing this vegan, so we're going to add our vegetable broth in first. So we're going to go ahead and add this. And I'm going to use the whole thing, and I like using organic vegetable broth. And turn your heat on a medium. And we're going to go ahead and start adding in our veggies. And then we'll season. I kind of like to season my stuff before I get started. My broth. I like to season it just to show you what seasonings I will be seasoning it with too. So normally if I were to do a ham hock, I would put cold water in that pan, and I would rinse off my ham hock or rinse off my turkey neck or turkey whatever, and I would put it in here and I would let it boil for about 45 minutes. So I'm giving you an option if you want to do your meat in with it. I would do a smoked turkey neck for this. If I was doing it for my family, like, and they wanted meat. We don't eat pork anymore, but if you want that, you can do a ham hock. So you will put it in there, cover it just to cover the meat, and then add your onion and everything in it, all your veggies in, and you let it cook. But since we don't have that flavoring, we're gonna go ahead and season ours up. And I'm gonna start off seasoning it. I'm gonna start off seasoning it with some accent, because I love the accent. It brings out so much flavor. If y'all hear some noise, that's my son. He's giving him some food. And we're gonna do some garlic. She knows not to do this one on tape, but we're gonna go easy on him today. So, a little garlic in there. The juice is good because you need all the juice you can get. And let me show you what we're really. We're gonna put a little aminos in there. Give it a meaty depthness to it. And then we're gonna do a little bit of seasoning salt. Of course, a little salt, not much. And we'll do pepper at the end. So, this is what I have. I season my greens with this all the time, but this is gonna be extremely important because it doesn't have that meaty flavor, and this is going to assist with that. So what's in this ingredients is dextrose, salt, brown sugar, natural smoked torula, T-O-R-U-L-A, yeast flavor. That's what's going to give it that meaty flavor as well, and hydrolyzed soy protein. So this is going to be very important if you can find it. I normally find it at Save-A-Lot. It's all the cheaper stores. I haven't never seen it at Walmart. Can't lie and say that. But like Grocery Advantage, Grocery Outlet, Save-A-Lots, stores like that. If you don't have them in your area, you may want to go online and see if you can find. Oh yeah, Concord Fresh Success. ConcordFreshSuccess.com. And they should be able to lead you to this because they have recipe suggestions on here for them. So, y'all see that? Sorry if it's not focusing. Okay, if y'all need any of this inbox, we're gonna get better, I promise, but we're just starting to learn how to do this stuff as far as editing and putting stuff into the videos. And who knows, we may have even figured it out by then, because like I said, I ain't doing a lot of videos because when I start YouTube, I want to flood it with videos for you guys. I want you to have content to look at, so I'm doing a lot of these ahead of time. This is my first time doing vegan. Oh yeah, I smell the smoky flavor. 2 is not going to hurt it. Add a whole cup of water, maybe 2 cups of water. We're about to see. Just so it won't be so condensed in flavor, you know what I'm saying? You don't want it to be too salty. And you're going to need more greens. Now, let me tell you about greens. They're not like, they don't need a lot of water because they produce their own water. So you can just keep in mind, you can always add, but you can't take from. So now we're going to start with our onion, red bell pepper, and green bell pepper. We'll start with 1 of each for now because I did cut up a lot of stuff. And then we're going to put some carrots in here too. And I'm going to put them in there kind of big because they're not going to be a part of the meal. They're just adding another depth of flavor. And then we have jalapenos, which we're going to put in very last because, you know, those can get kind of strong and overpower our food. We're going to put crushed red bell pepper, in here as well. Crushed red pepper works awesome in greens. It will make your greens delish. So we're just layering flavors. So we got our black pepper, and we're gonna find our red pepper as well. That's about a teaspoon and a half of each. And then go ahead and cut your carrots up like this. Put them on in their big chunks because we don't want them to break down that much in our. Try to keep the smaller pieces out. And then again, hey, you never know. We might end up eating them with our greens. I know I will, but I'm selling dinners today, so some of my people don't want to do that. Like, why she put carrots in her greens? But they're gonna love it. Watch. I'm so glad you guys are with me, man. This has been my dream, you know, to cook for people. I always thought that I was gonna do it making dinners or something, and then my knees started getting bad, and I was like, well, I guess I gotta get that dream away, you know. And the father said, no, you don't. I got you. Turn the camera on. And I was inspired by Tabitha Brown's story, the vegan lady, and not even knowing that he had me watching her story for a reason, man, because it was gonna be me one day. I just thank you for people's testimonies. Y'all just don't know, like, your testimony could save somebody for real. Stop sitting on your testimony. Stop being ashamed. Stop letting the world tell you you need to keep your stuff in private and you don't need to tell. Yes, you do. We are living testimony. We gotta be that for these people, man. So we're gonna move on and bring our greens over because I think that's good enough for now. As far as the flavoring, if I need more, I like to put these on a little bit of the top because the onions, they cook a little faster than those peppers. So go ahead and put your greens in there, and these are gonna shake down. They might look big, but they're gonna cook down perfectly. It's Sunday and it's raining, and my kids, we're gonna eat good, y'all, and we're gonna have a movie today. My ya babies are here. My ya babies are my grandchildren. I call them ya babies because they call me Yaya. So they're Yaya's babies. You see how they make shoestrings? Okay, let me get the rest of the greens on here, and then we'll put our veggies on there, and that's pretty much it. Let them cook down, and I'm going to show you one more thing I'm going to do to add a little bit more texture because I am vegan now, and I did peel out all those stems, and we're going to take some of the finer stems and cut them down and add them in to cook as well. And I'm so glad my sister-in-law got me this nice Dutch oven, and it serves as a big cooker too, so I didn't have to use my super big pot. Y'all haven't been able to see nothing. Because, honey, that pot is big. I have a few more carrots and they're smaller, so we're going to put those on the top with the peppers. And I am going to do one more onion. And big. These are going to cook down so much. And if you have people that don't like onions to chew them, they could still scoot them out the way, but they're almost gonna become like disintegrate. They're almost gonna like just become translucent. And keep checking your liquid at the bottom. You don't need no more vegetable stock. Just add water from this point on. But since we're doing this vegan, we need all the flavor we can get, guys. So don't put a lot of water in there at the beginning, because you just never know. So what I'm gonna do is put all my peppers on here. And then a little bit more garlic, and we're just gonna do another layer of seasoning because all that seasoning is at the bottom now. So let's do another layer, and it's gonna cook down, and we're gonna get to turn it, and I'm gonna show you guys. But in the meantime, I'm gonna prep my stuff for the next video, guys. I got videos coming for y'all. I got a vegan shrimp and grits. I got a macaroni and cheese. I got a mock steak that I got portobello mushrooms for. So I'm gonna be busy giving y'all what y'all need. And we put a little bit of sugar in here at the end. That's just gonna cut the acidity and the bitterness. You just let it go. Here's our pepper. That's the jalapeno pepper. Normally I wouldn't even put jalapeno peppers in my greens, but I do eat them on the side. So I said let's flavor these flavors. I'm gonna layer, layer, layer. I love layering my flavors. And this is greens is so easy. It just takes about a couple hours to cook them, but they're super easy. Now you know we can't have any grease in our stuff because we have omitted the meat. So what we're gonna do, take our coconut oil. See that? Organic coconut oil. And put like about a good tablespoon and a half of that, or 2 tablespoons, because it's gonna make that. And I learned this from comedian Latrice Allen. Yes, I did. She taught me about that. That was even when I was making it with veggie, with meat. I still would put like a tablespoon of oil in there. And it whew, I don't know what it is. I do it with my greens. Now, if this was cabbage, oh baby, yeah, I cut the carrots up a little smaller, and I would add potatoes to this. I make potato, and I like kielbasa in my sauce. My cabbage, I like potatoes and kielbasa. And comedian Latrice Allen, she used to make hers with carrots in it. And I was like, that'd probably be good. Now that I'm vegan, I see where she was going. I see where she was going with it. So I had another one of these, and I just want that just for a little bit of color, so I'm not going to do too much. We're going to put a top on this and let it go. I'll come back and turn it and show you guys what it looks like. But that is pretty much it. That is an easy meal. Keep your stove on medium, and you shouldn't go wrong. All right, guys. See you in a little bit. I'm back. And our greens have started bubbling. So I wanted to come over here and get them stirred on up for you all. That way our seasonings can get mixed. Look at that. Oh, look at that goodness. Look at it. And that's plenty of water and liquid. We don't need no more. See what I'm saying? And they ain't even cooked all the way down yet. We got our nice looking carrots over there. And it's just going to be so colorful and good. I smell it already. It smells like pork is in here. It does. So the Minos did their job. And we are going to do our job, and we're going to eat it up. We going to eat it up. And all of our, you see those little, look at that, bubbles of oil? That is from our coconut oil, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Those are gonna be fire. So, thank you guys. I want to thank you for tuning in to your favorite fake vegan chick, and just basically taste this stuff and add your seasonings accordingly. And just remember, just layer your flavors. And if you guys got some suggestions that I can add to this to make it a little bit more tastier to your liking, please drop it down below and let me know. I'm all about learning. This is new for me. This is a new venture for me. And these recipes, I'm not getting them from nobody. Like, I see some stuff, but they just so complicated to me to where I'm like, I want to make it a little bit more simpler. I know some stuff I'm not going to be able to get around. Like that nutritional yeast when I start making my cheese blocks. But right now, I'm trying to go outside the box. And that's what I prayed for years ago and didn't even know what I was praying for, y'all. I prayed for creative ideas for recipes and didn't even know that it was going to be like this on this caliber, you know, like for vegan. I never in my wildest dreams thought about going vegan. But the Father had other plans. He did. So my appetite, my taste buds just start changing. There's nothing that I had to do with it. It just started changing. And I'm a very spiritual person. I'm spirit led. I don't let nothing else but the spirit lead me and guide me. And hey, and this is what it's coming out with. Don't that look so good and delicious and healthy, guys? I'll come back and I'll add in a picture of the finished product, of course, for each video. I'm making 3 today, so you might see this shirt quite often on a lot of videos, but I'm splitting them up so you guys can, they'll be shorter and you just have more stuff to look at. But once again, I want to thank you for tuning into your favorite fake vegan chick. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And please share and comment some of your ideas that you want me to try. I will be open to doing whatever you guys ask me to do. Again, thank you so much for all of your support and for tuning in. And please spread the word. It's for a great cause. Thank you again. Have a great Sunday or whatever today is on your side. And I'll do the same. May y'all bless.